What's up, y'all? This is your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman coming to you on this Monday. It's Monday. Y'all out there getting it in. Wait for a few of y'all come on in. When you come on in, could you go ahead and push that like button and make sure y'all sharing my videos, because with YouTube, if you're not sharing and liking, my videos kind of fade away. I need y'all to keep my videos afloat for your girl. You know, y'all say y'all digging my videos. Come on, show me you're digging them. Share them. Share them with everybody you know, because I know my videos is touching somebody you know. So I need y'all to come on in, and share my videos. And make sure you push that like, make sure you push the notification bell so you know when I'm live. I have not been on here for a few days because my allergies are beating me down. My allergies is driving me crazy. But this is Morning Talk with Nina. Even though it is almost 2 o'clock in Grand Rapids, Michigan, I want to talk to you all about, have y'all heard about what Corey Holcomb did? Y'all know who Corey Holcomb is, the comedian? Y'all heard what he said to his daughter? I don't know who all heard that. If you haven't seen the video, could you please check Corey Holcomb out when I get off of here, so y'all can see what this father said to his daughter. And I'm gonna tell you my thoughts on it. Okay, for the ones that don't know about it, Corey Holcomb was on his podcast the other day. And good afternoon. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? He called his daughter a female dog. He called his daughter a bee. His mother called him and said, your daughter looking for you. And he pretty much said, I don't give a damn about that bee. And she said, one day your daughter, you may need your daughter. He said, if I ever need that bee, I'm doomed for her. He told his daughter, I can make another baby. I never loved your mama, no way. F you. Yeah, he said that. At first I was upset. I'm like, what in the hell is wrong with this man? Why would you say that to your child? Then I had to remember, these children are not like they used to be. Kids are not respectful like we were or had to be. I'm not making excuses for what he said to his daughter, but I understand his frustration. I understand where he's at with it, because his daughter keeps using him for money. She keeps disrespecting him as a man, and she feels like, you owe me, you owe me, you owe me. Now let's talk about mamas real quick. See, women don't understand why I get hard. I'm so hard on women, because it all starts right there. The seed starts inside of you. You run the show, mama. You raising the kids. You running the house. You the queen of the house. So when things start tumbling down, mom, it's normally behind something that happened starting with you. Oh, I know you blaming me and these no good dudes. Let's start from the beginning. I said this the other day in my videos. I told you I got allergies, y'all. Excuse me. I understand what y'all mean about child support and men not paying child support. Men supposed to take care of their children. Yes, of course. It's not up to Uncle Sam to take care of your seed. Of course not. But mama, you know why I say it start with you? The moment you opened your legs to this no good brother without protection, you decided to take on responsibilities of a baby. That's not your husband. So he's not obligated to be there. You would think a man would do things as a man. But a lot of these males wandering around here, they are not men. They are males, and all males have a penis. That don't make them a man. So before you open your legs to these males, you really need to know, is this the person I want to have a lifetime bond with? Is this the person that could be responsible for a human being outside of himself for the next 18 or 20 some years? Do I even know this brother well enough to know that he will be responsible for a human if something happens? This is why I say it starts with the mama. From the moment you open your legs, the moment you open your legs and let that brother inside your womb, you need to know is if I get pregnant, will this brother be responsible? Or will I just be another baby mama? Especially, hold on, y'all. This damn allergies. Especially if this brother don't have a car, a dwelling, a job, he just cute. Cute can't take care of babies. Cute don't pay the bills. Big penises don't even pay the bills. You would hope like this penis so good, I know it can pay my bills. If it ain't on a strip pole and it ain't a gigolo, that penis can't pay your bills. So before you open your legs to this person, you need to know who you're dealing with. If you see how this man disrespects his mama, 9 times out of 10 he's gonna disrespect you. If you see how this man behave with his other children, 9 times out of 10 he's gonna do that with your kids. So why do women have babies by brothers who already have babies? That's my question. You ever thought about that? How many of you out here right now have babies by a brother that already got a bunch of babies, already had a bunch of babies when you met him, and you never seen him with his kids? And guess what you did? You went and had a baby by him. Then you had the audacity to tell everybody he ain't shit. He didn't show you he wasn't shit when you met him. You was with this brother a year, his kids never been to your house. You never heard him say, I'm going to a birthday party, I got to go up to my kid's school. You never heard him mention his kids. But you know why? You thought you took him from that girl. I got him, that he don't be thinking about her and them kids. You thought you was doing something slick, didn't you? Yeah, you did something slick, all right. You slipped up and bumped your head like she did. And you ended up with another baby that he didn't want. Because I guarantee you, after you got that baby, what he do? He went somewhere else. See, a lot of males don't like responsibilities. They like fun. They like sex. They want to eat free and have free sex. That's what a lot of males want to do. I ain't calling them men. I'm calling them males because they have a penis. They not in love. They in need a lot of times. A lot of these brothers are in need. They in survival. And when you in survival, you would do anything necessary to eat. Just for real, think about this, y'all. It's tax season. It's tax season. You're going to see the finest brothers ever with the most unattractive women you could see. And they're going to act like they in love. They're going to be opening the door. They're going to be holding her hand. They're going to do whatever it takes to get that tax money. Because they in survival. And this woman is not going to hear from them no more. Now, they probably start coming around November. This how the tax leeches do. They come around November. You know, they do Thanksgiving with her family. They do the Christmas stupid pajama pictures like they in love. Baby daddy just showed up. You ain't seen them all year. Now they on family pictures on Christmas with them ugly-ass pajamas on. And the woman just cheesing her ass off. Then they at the New Year's Eve event. She done bought an outfit for Boo Boo. They having the time of their life. They in love. Valentine's Day, he go get her some cheap ass candy from Walgreens and one of them cheap ass flowers, acting like he in love. Then the check drop. Boop, here come the money. Me and my boo going on vacation. I bought my boo a car. You was sitting in the mall buying Jordans and all kind of stuff. You don't even see the kids. You see mama and boo. Around mid-March, you gonna see a whole bunch of posts. April, I'm just tired of life. I'm tired of living. Black men ain't shit. I'm gonna be by myself. I don't want no man. This brother that took your money, he gone on by his damn business until November. Because you going to let him do it again. Y'all let him do it every year. Every single year, baby daddy show up. Playing y'all like a violin. Then y'all say, I'm a victim. No, you is a volunteer. I keep telling y'all it's a difference between a victim and a volunteer. You a volunteer. You volunteered to be on the stupid team. And see, a lot of brothers got a stupid team of about 6 stupid women. And y'all say that brother ain't shit. What about all the 6 women that's on his stupid team? If you got enough knowledge to get up every single morning to go to work, clean your house, feed your kids, wash your behind, you got common sense to know that you on a stupid team. And I say this to say this about Corey Holcomb. He said his baby mama wasn't shit. He said that she turned his daughter against him. He said, I never loved her. That's proof of what I'm talking about right now. I never loved her. She's drama. But yet, he released his body into her and produced a seed. Because 9 times out of 10, she was around Corey when he was in his struggle coming up. You know, he big time comedian now, got a podcast, making good money. Now he can dog her. I don't need you, bitch. I don't, you ain't shit to me. I can make another baby. And she's sitting there mad like all the time. I fed you. You was eating my food stamps. I looked out for you, made sure you made it in comedy. All that shit I put into you. I don't know if she did that, but I know that's what she probably feeling. She probably feeling like, if it wasn't for me, he wouldn't be where he at. Soon as he made it, he was out. You know why? Because he wasn't in love. He was in need. And it just happened to have a baby attached to it. You know why he don't care about his daughter? And I tell Corey in his face, you don't care about your daughter because you just said it. You never cared about her mama. Because if you have enough balls to tell a child, I never loved your mama, F you, I'll make another one of you. So you pretty much telling her, I don't care if you die right now. You ain't shit to me. You like some shit on the bottom of my shoe. You ain't nothing to me. But I get it. This is what I say, it goes both ways. I get it because she's out of line. His daughter is out of line. No matter what Corey and that woman had, no matter how toxic that was, that child should not be in it. See, a lot of women teach and train their children to go against the father. So the kids get older and they feel like they can go off on the daddy like mama did. I can call him a bitch, B-ass Negro. I can pretty much spit in his face and my mama did it. And the daddy looking like I would tear your damn head off. I done seen it too many times. My brother had to check his kids. I know dudes I done been with had to check their kids because they'd get on the phone and call them every name but the child of God. And you'd be like, I would kill one of mine before I let them disrespect me. But they think because the mama can do it and the mama training them to teach them, your dad ain't shit. Corey said he took care of his daughter. But since he didn't want her mama no more, mama taught the little girl, she's a grown woman now, that daddy don't love you, he ain't shit. Every time you see him, cuss that nigga out. Every time you see him, have your hand out. I want my money. So now, he don't want nothing to do with it. He feel like you grown. You ain't gonna keep disrespecting me. You want to act like a bee in the street, I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna treat you like one. Now, how many of you have disobedient kids? Because everybody mad at Corey right now, even though he shouldn't have done it that way, but I understand. How many of you have disobedient children that just did the most, or siblings that did the most to your parents? To the point you were like, I don't want nothing to do with your ass. Where did you come from? See, one thing you cannot do, y'all, you cannot let your children kill you. You know I got a story, right? My oldest sister was 22 years older than me. My mother had her at 16. My mother had me at way later in age. My niece got married, and some things happened. Within 6 months, she went the other way, and not the other way, but with another guy, and messed up her good marriage. And since her husband found out, she kind of lost her mind behind it. She had to go back home to my sister with a baby. Kind of find out the baby wasn't even her husband's. It was his friend's. So she lost her mind. She just lost it. And she took it out on my sister. Now, my sister was just retiring. She was 62, I believe. She was retiring from her profession. And she was so stressed out. My mother used to be like, you can't let her kill you. You cannot let her kill you. I don't know what to do. She driving her crazy. She was jealous of my sister's happiness. You know, my sister had she had been married to their dad for 30 years. She was divorced, had a nice boyfriend. She jealous of her mama happiness. So she was bringing all her toxic shit to my sister. So this was a week before Mother's Day. My sister would come and visit my mom every year on Mother's Day. My brother at the time was in prison. So my sister was like, and my brother and my sister had the same birthday, but they 19 years apart. So she was like, I want to go see my brother. My mom was like, why did you come early for Mother's Day? She came a week early. She said, I need to see my brother. I need to see all my siblings. They went to see my brother. My brother said the same thing I said. Dang, she looks so stressed out. She looks so weak. She's tearing my sister down, man. She got to do something. Me and her had an argument. I didn't even get a chance to apologize to my sister. Well, long story short, my sister goes back to Chicago because that's where she had been over 30 years. She go back home. I'm on my way to work to get on my bus. I was driving buses. My supervisor called me in the office. My mother had just dropped me off at work. This is in May of 2008. I said, what's going on? Your niece on the phone. Not her daughter, my brother's daughter. She's screaming and hollering, Auntie is dead. Who? Auntie. I ain't gonna say my sister's name, but she's dead. What the hell you mean? So I just fall out. Go crazy. I gotta get to my mama. My mother don't know this. So my supervisor takes me home. He had to drive me. I had to tell my mother her oldest child was dead. Behind stress, depression, and she had a heart attack. She laid down to go to sleep. She was about to have a big retirement party that next week. She laid down to take a nap, and she never woke up. Her daughter drove her to her grave because she was miserable. And guess what? June 2009, my niece died from ovarian cancer. So they both died back to back. I told you my dad died in 2007 from a broken neck at 82 years old. He fell, broke his neck at work. My mother died August the 30th of 2009, 2 months after my niece, from a heart attack. Because all the worries, losing her grandbaby, losing her husband, losing her daughter. So behind one person, my niece, I lost two strong rocks in my family. My big sister and my mama. Behind stress, depression, until they had heart attacks. You cannot let your children kill you. We told her several times, put her ass out. I can't put my baby out. She was acting crazy on medication, just driving her mama bonkers. Because she was mad, she messed up her marriage. Me and her almost got in a fight several times. This is my oldest niece. And when you look at her, you looking at me. We were twins, look just alike. For me to have to look at my niece in that casket, looking just like me, it just broke my heart. But I'm like, you did all this over a man that you messed up? Messed my whole understanding up. So I understand what Corey mean, where I will cut you off before you kill me. I will cut you off before you disrespect me, because I bring you here and I take your ass out. I say it to my kids all the time. I didn't have to cut my kids off several times. Stop talking. Boop. Don't call me, because you're going to need me before I need your ass. I promise you that. If you can't respect me, stay away from me. So I get it. And another thing your children would do, y'all, they would get to a certain age and they will put somebody before you. They'll put your ass in a nursing home. They will put a man or woman before you. You won't even be invited over to their house. But as they growing up, what you do? Don't nobody coming for my kids. You putting out good dudes, cussing out good dudes, paying the bills because you don't want nobody say nothing to your little bad son. He trying to discipline your son because his daddy not there. You ain't my kid's father. And then he grew up and be a shooter. Or you find him on the sidewalk with his brains blew out and this man was trying to help you save a son that wasn't his. But you put him out your house. But soon as they get one, especially girls, and they get a man, mama, you ain't got shit coming. They would curse you out like you never brung them in this world. I'm telling you what I know. Don't none come before that penis. Look at Krishan Rock. Krishan Rock, y'all know who she is. If y'all don't know who Krishan Rock is, y'all need to look her up when I get off here. She a young girl. She started off on Zeus. One of them stupid ass black shows that degrade black women. She started off on Zeus. And she was on there with Blueface. Well, now she has a baby by Blueface. I thought she was doing good. She had took his tattoo off her neck. She had a tattoo on her neck. And then she had a fake tooth that she got knocked out fighting his baby mama. And his face was on the tooth. She changed all that. Well, now Blueface back in jail. This little girl then went and got a whole tattoo of his face on side of her face. Bright as heck. His whole face is right here. This boy then dogged her out, mistreated her, disowned her child, everything. She don't even care he disowned his child. As long as she can get him back in her bed, that's all that matters. Now he in jail, he in love. That's that jail talk. Watch how he act when he get out in 6 months. She done cut off her family. She done fell out with her sisters. She allowed this man to hit her daddy that was taken up for her. And she still left with him. I'm telling you, when it comes to the penis or the vagina, your kids ain't gonna know who you are. They don't care about you. They don't care. So I understand why Corey feels the way he feels. I just feel like he handled it wrong. He didn't have to broadcast that on TV. If you feel like your daughter is the B word, Corey, call her on the phone. Say you acting like a little B right now. You know that, right? And if you can't respect me, heifer, don't dial my number. Not for to block you. And if you call my job, you anything, I'm getting a restraining order because I'm not going to jail for you. You acting like your mama. She ain't teach you shit. And see, this is touchy because a lot of men say their mama taught them the stuff they taught them. But I feel like this, if you in your daughter's life, the mother can't do all that. And I don't want to hear she wouldn't let you be in her life. My son went through that just 2 years ago. She met a new dude. She wouldn't let him see his only child that he had been in her life the whole time, was in the house with her the whole time. As soon as they broke up, she meets a new dude. Now my son is a deadbeat who pays $500 a month in child support, buy her clothes, buy her game system, got stuff at his house, treat her like a little princess. But he's a deadbeat. They go to father and daughter dances. He go to every activity at the school. All her little friends at school know my son. How he a deadbeat? The teachers know my son. How he's a deadbeat? But she want this new dude to believe my son was a deadbeat because she got a new boo thing. See, women do the shit. You got a new boo thing, so you want to make your old man look like he want shit to appease this nothing ass dude who got 4 kids, don't take care of his kids, and he done moved up in your fixed income housing, and you want him to feel good because he's intimidated by your baby daddy because he about his business. So you got in your mind and put in his mind, this man ain't no good. For about 4 months, my son could not see his daughter. She just took her. He was so depressed. Couldn't eat. Couldn't do nothing. Barely could go to work. I miss my baby girl. I said, you're not finna let her do that. Go downtown and protest and let them know that you have just as much right as to your daughter as she do. Actually, you're the one that put the seed in her. She can't take your child from you. So he fought and fought and fought till they seen the judge. Now they got 50-50 rights. And if she missed a day, where she supposed to drop that baby off and he supposed to pick her up, she going to jail. No matter how mad she is. And now she got 2 more kids by this dude. So she's miserable. But no matter how mad she is, he has rights to his child. That's why I said you don't let nobody take your child away from you. How can you go to bed at night not knowing if your daughter or your son eating, if they okay, if are they being mistreated, what school they go to, who their teachers are, what's the events? You make yourself present. Nobody under the sun should be able to keep you from your seed that you made. That's yours. I bet can't nobody come take your car. And you don't go see where your car at. I bet you that. I bet can't nobody come in your house take some of your jewelry and you don't go find out who took your jewelry. So how can they take a whole human from you? And you just say, I ain't got time for that. This is why a lot of children grow up and they mad. You didn't come find me? You didn't fight for me? And they're right. You have time for everything else, but you don't have time to make sure your child is in your life. But it goes back to what Corey said. I never loved your mama. So since I never loved her, he actually never liked her. I don't care what's a part of her. I don't want nothing to do with you. Even his own mama could tell him he wrong. He told his mama, you used to watch that little bee. You know how she is. So I guess she was a bad kid. I don't know. A mischievous child. I guess that's what that was. Because he told his mom, you know how she is. But see, I blame the mother. Because the mother probably put that in her head. When you go over to your grandmama's house, tell everybody, y'all. You ain't got to listen to them people. And then the kid come over there. Mama said, I ain't got to do nothing. You want to choke the shit out of them. You can't let your child run you. Bottom line. So I understand what Corey said. And for all of you that's mad that, oh, I can't believe. He said, I can believe it. I can believe it because I've been to that point before. With mine. But I never said it. But I felt it like, oh, I'm going to have to choke the shit out this little. You be wanting to go there. These kids be out of control, man. Especially nowadays. These new kids. I call them the new people. These new people, they will have you in the penitentiary. You have to cut them off or you have to hurt one of them. And that's just some real shit. Y'all know I'm real with it. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, Corey Roan, that's his daughter. No, his daughter keep disrespecting him. His daughter keep wanting him to give her money. She feel like she deserving of his success because her mama said so. Instead of her mama saying I was a booty call and your daddy never liked me. I didn't have common sense to protect myself because I knew I was a big booty call. I knew this brother was playing me, but I thought the more I ride it, I deep throat, he gonna be gone. Nope. Because he can get that anywhere. He can get that anywhere from anybody. So all you baby mamas out there, and I know there's a lot of women like that title. My baby daddy. My baby daddy. That's so ghetto. I can't stand that. My baby daddy. Girl, but that's the father of your children. It's so sad how the world has stereotyped my people. We are titled in so many bad ways, man. And the sad part about it is, it's true. Yeah. And the worst part about it is a lot of us not like that. But since we happen to be this, we get those titles too. That's the bad part about being in the black race. That's the bad part about us. That no matter how hard we try to stand offish and be different, when people see us, they see the baby mamas, the baby daddies. They see the drug dealers. They see the shooters. They see us the same way. That's why I try to teach my kids to be good human beings because we already got the world against us. And out of everything we go through in our race, from the opposite races, the Caucasians and the Spanish and the Chinese Orientals, no matter what we go through, we are our own worst enemies. Even after they enslaved us and they did all the things they did to us, we are worst enemies. We worse than any of them. I think we kill more of us than they kill more than us. I can walk through a white neighborhood right now. When nobody say nothing to me. They might call the police because I wonder, what you doing there? But 9 out of 10, they ain't gonna say nothing to me. But let me walk through the inner city of Chicago with some Cartiers on. With some diamonds on. I'm walking. Minding my business. They don't know me from Adam. My own little brothers and sisters go get me. They might kill me over my shit. Let me drive a Bentley in Atlanta. My own brothers and sisters go take my shit. I can't even go pump gas in my own neighborhood. The white boy ain't doing that. Little black junior doing that. They the shooters. You got to worry about the one your son used to play Little League with. You ain't got to worry about little Tommy. You got to worry about his best friend that used to spend a night with him. We are our own worst enemies. But we blame that's that victim mentality. That's why I say I don't do the victim thing. You got to be, when I talk to somebody, I know when you're a victim. But you can't sit here like Krishan Rock. Now, see, this is what y'all gonna say about Krishan Rock. Y'all gonna call her a victim like Cassie. Give her another year or two. She was a victim. Blueface had her go. No, is she a victim and she's stupid? I done made video after video about Krishan Rock with high hopes for the little girl. I said, just reach out to me. If you ain't got no mama, no big sister, talk to me, little girl. Let me talk to you. But see, they didn't put money in her pocket. She brags about that. Y'all mad because that money I have? Girl, you got money degrading black women. You got money off the blood of your ancestors showing your ass on TV. And you bragging about that shit. Your little boy gonna grow up, Krishan, and see these videos. And I know he's gonna be embarrassed. Just like Blueface little boy. His little boy got more sense than him. He be doing stuff to his little boy. He be like, no, daddy. He's trying to make his son steal. And he was like, no, daddy, I don't steal. You don't supposed to steal. This little boy had more sense than his father. But these the ones y'all go run around and have babies by. Now, Krishan seen how he do his son by the other girl, Jaden. And she turned around and had a baby by him. Turned right around and had a baby by this no good crazy dude. They call him Ike Turner Jr. Because he whoops on his first baby mama and he whoop on her. And she turned around and had a baby by this brother. This brother put his baby penis on the internet because he needed a surgery. And talked about a baby. And she done went and got his face on her. That let that little baby know when he get older, when he become a man, he'll be like, you didn't love me. You used me to get to my father. You didn't love me. I was just a pond. That's why a lot of women have babies thinking they can keep a nigga. That is not going to keep nobody. That's going to show them how weak you are. Now you got more problems. You ain't just got your mouth to feed. You got to feed his son. She make videos right now. The baby be in the back crying, and she talking about Blueface. The baby be back. Who attended to the baby? Your whole video is about a man and your baby in the back crying. This shit is crazy to me, man. But I made this video just say I understand. I understand where Corey came coming from, because a lot of these mothers, y'all raising these kids wrong. And let me tell y'all something that y'all ain't gonna like to hear, mama. And the reason I'm called Unbreakable Strong Woman, because I've been broken, I've been beat down. But one thing I never did, never let my kids get too far out of control. And I didn't do something about it. I used to lock my son up in juvenile when he was running around. I would call the police on mine. I'd rather see your ass behind them bars and take a chance with a fist fight in juvenile than see somebody shoot you. Oh, you going to jail. He was mad at me for a long time because I was that mama to lock his ass up. No, you're not dying on my clock, and I didn't do everything I could do. And he still got shot at 17. But he made it through my prayers. Then he got shot at again like 3 years later. Thank God, the whole car was riddled with bullets. Missed him. Bullets was flying past him. And the detective said, I don't know how he got out of that. I said, you don't know? I do. My prayers. That was God blocking them bullets. Just, you know, God protect babies and fools. He just now getting it. He getting it now. He be 25 this year. He getting it. I told him, either you gonna live or you gonna die. What you gonna do? Because mama can't do it for you. But you ain't finna kill me, and I'm not finna lose no sleep worrying about what you doing out here. This is your life. This your story. I can't do it for you. But see, a lot of you mothers, y'all go out there and fight with them. Y'all buy weed from them. Y'all smoke with them. Y'all drink with them. My son about that life. Don't have me call my son until your son land on that sidewalk. But this is what I was about to say to most of you mothers. If it don't apply, let it fly. Because there's a lot of good mothers out there. A whole lot of us. I'm one of them. A whole lot of good black mothers. So I'm not talking about the ones that's doing their thing. So please don't have selective hearing. You said this. No, I'm talking about the ones that's doing it and they know who they are. If they own it or not, deep inside, they know it's them. If you one of them mothers that's enabling your kids, you sitting there allowing your child to have guns in your house, sell drugs, do all this street stuff, shame on you. You're the ones that is raising these shooters. Because just think about what y'all saying. I need people to really realize what they say when they say it. Y'all saying the fathers are not fair, correct? How many of y'all raising kids, your father is not fair? I'm doing it by myself. This would crack me up about a lot of no good mamas. I'm doing this shit by myself. No, you're not. First of all, Uncle Sam giving you food stamps, medicated, and probably housing. So you're not doing it by yourself. And if the government took the shit that you get, you would be a deadbeat too. Yeah, a lot of y'all can't take care of them kids. The government helping you. So y'all be talking about these brothers ain't shit. But if you didn't have the assistance you had from the state, you would be a deadbeat too. How many of y'all can take care of 5 or 6 kids? You can't. So stop acting like you got it all together and these brothers don't when you getting help. I'm for sure the brothers would be all right too if y'all can switch roles, they'd be all right. They can take care of the kids too. Because they getting 1,000 in food stamps, they getting Section 8 and they getting Medicaid. Well, shit, I'm chilling. But if you out here on your knuckles, you starting from nothing, from the dirt, and I'm not making excuses because they should know better. You got 5, 6 kids. How can you do that? It's going to be a struggle. That's why men, you should know when a woman really love you. Because a woman that love you, she won't put that kind of burden on you. What I mean by that, she will be responsible enough to say, listen, brother, you got 4 kids you can't even take care of. Your life already a living hell. You got all these child support warrants. You already struggling, working. I'm not going to be the one to put more burden on you because I care about you. So we not doing that. We for to use protection because we're not doing that. I love you that much to make sure you good. They don't go have another one. But this is my question to you all. Since you single mamas, you raising these children by yourself. I keep hearing this, right? By myself. The fathers ain't shit. They're not here. You're raising the kids, right? Now tell me this. If you're doing such a great job, mama, by yourself, you want all that credit. On Father's Day, you say you the daddy and the mama. Y'all ain't gonna like this shit. Tell me, mama. Why? When I cut on the TV, every single day, I see black on black crime with black kids. From the age probably 8 all the way up to 30. I call them kids. They shooting each other. They robbing each other. Some of them getting armed. But the majority is violence. Getting their cars stolen. Who raised them? You did. So you want to take credit when they, oh, my baby graduated from high school. Oh, my baby going to college. You want to take credit for all that. His daddy wasn't here. I did all that. But soon as he hit the news, you know what you say? If his father was here, this wouldn't have happened. He liked that because his father not here. But you didn't give the father credit when he graduated. You say his father was the reason he failed, not you. He in the house with you. But that ain't why he failed. He failed because his daddy wasn't there. But he made it because you was the only one there. You raising them shooters. You raising the gangbangers. You raising the drug dealers. Because you just said to the world, I'm the only parent he have. His daddy was not there. So guess what? I raised that shooter. You ain't gonna never say that. You never gonna say you raised that shooter. I did the best I can without his daddy. Didn't you say his daddy wasn't shit? So what that was going to do by him being in the house? If he ain't shit, what that's going to do? You better start being more like Corey. I know y'all don't want to hear it. He was wrong calling his daughter. Yeah, he was wrong calling his daughter out her name. Yeah, he was. But when you just fed up, instead of him putting his hands on her, it just came out like that, and he just was venting. I could tell he was venting. He was just venting like, man, y'all don't understand what this girl doing to me. Her mama should have grabbed a hold to her little ass and made it known. I don't care what I go through with your father, but if you ever disrespect your daddy, I'm going to beat your ass. That's what her mama should have told her. This ain't got nothing to do with you. That's your father. He ain't my father. He your father. And if I ever find out you disrespect him, you got to see me. That's what mothers need to start doing. Stop putting your kids in the shit. Tell your daddy off. I'm finna call you and tell me if his girlfriend over there. Stop putting your kids as a mediator between you and their dad. Because he's not with you, baby girl, because he don't want to be. And you keeping, some of women, they keep their kids. The father want to take them places and be around them and family events. You ain't going over there because you mad. You not mad about him being with his child because he trying to be with his child. You mad because that penis not in your bed no more. You mad because he got a new girlfriend. So what you do, you punish his child. And then when he grow up without a father, you put in his head, your daddy was never there. But you didn't let him be there. I know this for a fact. I deal with too many women, y'all. Y'all can't piss in my ear and tell me it's rain. I deal with too many women, and I hear their stupid-ass stories, and I check them. You sound dumb as hell. What that man doing with his girlfriend got to do with you? I don't want nobody around my kids. So, explain this to me, sis. How you get new kids? You got some new kids that ain't his. That mean it was a man around your kids. That's by him. Because you got some new kids in the house. How many uncles have your kids seen? But you would tell this brother he can't have that child around his girlfriend. And you have a new uncle in there every 6 months. That's why a lot of people don't like talking to me. Because you can't talk. You can't tell me anything, man. I don't have people around my kids. Yes, you do. They in there arguing with your kids about their juice boxes and Lunchables and shit. They up in the crib playing your child video game while you at work and the kids at school. And all he doing is picking the child up, taking them to the movies with him and his girlfriend. And you mad. I don't like that bitch. She don't go with you. You ain't supposed to like her. He like her. So I just don't understand. Y'all need to stop putting these kids in it because stuff like this happens, like what happened with Corey. This is how Krishan Rocks come along. Because somewhere the parents didn't do any parenting. So her dad and her mom didn't do a great job because she's so weak-minded. She got a man face on her face that beats her ass and disrespects her child. And she think that's love. She don't even know what love look like. She have no clue what love look like. How you gonna love somebody when you never been loved? You can't love somebody if you, how you going to be a father, just to the women? Because most of you that have children never had a father. A lot of you out here that have single kids, out of wedlock, you never had a father. So how the hell you finna teach your son how to be a man when you never had a man in your life? You never had a father in your life, but you finna tell this boy how to be a man. You don't even know what a man look like. You know what a male look like. You know what penis look like, but you don't know what real love is. Love is unconditional. Love is kind. Love is sweet. Love is discipline. When you love somebody, you got discipline with them. You tell them the truth. People that don't love you, they ain't gonna tell you the truth. People that don't love you will let your ass walk off into the river. See, y'all don't understand love when somebody telling you, I don't want you to wear that see-through dress to the club. You look at that as being jealous. And that's actually love. That's something your daddy should have taught you. That your body is sacred. Everybody don't get to look at this. But a lot of y'all so insecure with who you are, you feel like, that's all I got is this big booty I bought in Miami. I want everybody to look at it because they look at me, they're not going to like me. Everybody don't get to see this temple. You got to be special to see this. And this is what that man is trying to tell you. Girl, why you let everybody see your goodies? Oh, you just a jealous hater. Your daddy didn't teach you self-respect? You got to show your titties at the club to get somebody to like you? Where was your daddy at? That's what y'all need to ask these women. Where was your daddy at? Keke Palmer, where was your daddy? I don't do stuff. My daddy in his grave. I don't do stuff because I think my daddy gonna come and knock my head off. My daddy catch me naked. My daddy been gone. But I represent my father and my mother. From their grave, I represent them. I carry my dad's last name. So anything I do represent the Mayberry's name. So I got to be careful what I do. This is just not my life. I have to represent my kids, my grandkids, my parents, because I respect and love them. But a lot of y'all don't understand that because you don't know what love is. Y'all in lust. Y'all think love is spending your income tax on a nigga. And a lot of you brothers, you can't be no father because you never had a father. That's why y'all want a man to be a father to your children who never had a father. Can y'all make this make sense? You want him to be a daddy. But all he had was a mama, and sometimes their mama was a crack addict. Or a prostitute. Their grandmama raised them. How many of y'all know people who grandmama raised them? Because their mama was in the streets. They from dysfunction. And you want them to be a father to your kids and got the nerve to say black men ain't shit, don't take care of their kids. He don't know how. Because a brother that really know love and know how to be a father because he had a father, he ain't finna let you take his kid. He not fit to do it. Bitch, that's mine. No, you ain't taking mine. I don't care how many brothers you have, how many babies you got up in there. That's mine, and I'll die before I let you take mine. That's when you really know you got a man. Because a man not going to let you take his kids from him. So what you need to say, I had kids by a little boy. Because little boy don't give a damn. Little boy don't give a damn if he ever see that child. Little boy don't call on Christmas. They don't call on birthdays. Stop complaining, sis. Stop getting online complaining. Because this was what you chose to be your baby daddy. A little boy. You know a male can start making babies early as probably 11. They can start making babies at 11. A little girl can get pregnant as soon as she have her cycle. Just say she have it at 8. She can get pregnant at 8 years old. That's a kid. So because you have a baby, don't make you grown and responsible. But y'all think that. I can't believe Junior don't take care of his kids. And if I was Junior mama, like, when you met Junior, didn't he have 5 kids? Yeah. Did he take care of any of them damn kids? I don't know. Well, so if you didn't know, what you have one for him, buy him for? Shouldn't you been checking into that? To see what kind of father, you hadn't been watching to see what kind of father he was first. Before you told him to take off that condom. If he ever had one on. Shouldn't you have been watching Junior for a little bit? Getting to know him for a good year to see how responsible Junior was. Did Junior get up every day and go to work? Can Junior provide? Shouldn't you have done all that before you got pregnant? Don't wait till after you get pregnant and then find out how Junior is. You're supposed to find that shit out before you opened your legs. At least before you did unprotected sex. Some of y'all sleeping with these brothers and having sex and don't even know if they love the Lord. A lot of them atheists. They love the devil. Then you wonder why your kids grow up and disrespect you and be crazy, outrageous, shooting and robbing because it's in his bloodline. That's what his daddy is. He a robber, thief, drug dealer, stay in prison. Your son just like him. Because you didn't do your research. But you would get on AliExpress, Alibaba, Amazon, and you would do research for 2 hours about the good grade of hair you can get. The best wig. You would do research on that. Well, who got the best makeup palettes? You do research on that all day long. You would get on there and watch the BBL group on Facebook for a whole year before you decide who gonna do your BBL in Miami. You would do your research for a whole year about your booty. But when it comes to your life, oh, you just open your legs to, oh, he cute. You can meet him in the club and 1 hour later, he in your bed. Next month, you pregnant. Telling everybody you in love. 6 months later, you broke up. Now you want to commit suicide. You on Facebook with the tears crying. Man, I'm just ready to give up. I need prayer. No, you need some help. You need to lay your ass on somebody's sofa. But this your girl, man. And people just listen to me. I don't know a whole lot. I don't know a whole lot. But I do got common sense. And it took for me to be a baby's mother. I don't like baby mama. It took for me to be a single mother by brothers that wasn't capable of doing what I needed them to do like my father. I knew better because I had a good daddy. The only time my dad was not in my life was the day his heart stopped beating. My dad was in my life the whole time I was on this earth. Until 37 years. 37 years. I don't even know how it feels not to have a father. My mother was married to the same man over 50 years. I had good parents. Southern, hardworking parents. My mother was a stay-home mom. My dad went out and did what he was supposed to do as a man. Every day was Sunday at our house. We had full course meal every day. I had the kind of mama who had a garden in our backyard. My mother would go pick her greens, pick her tomatoes, pop peas and let them soak overnight. We didn't have canned goods. I had the best of the best. So how did I end up with no good men in my life? Was I a victim? No, I was a volunteer. I chose that because I knew better. So I'm not going to get on here and degrade the choices I made. I had to live with it. I had to learn from it. I'm trying to teach my daughters to be different. But they hard-headed. They going to learn on their own. And they going to be making a video one day. My mama told me. But one thing they're not going to do is disrespect me. They're not going to do that. Because my cutoff game, like Corey said, I got a cutoff switch from God. Boom, boom. I got a real cutoff switch. I would cut off a Negro, a female, and just like that. And won't lose no damn sleep. I'm going to give you to God and good night. Because God don't sleep nor he slumber. I don't have no reason to be standing up all night worried about you. Because I can't do nothing about how you acting. So I'm going to give you to God and go on by my business. Don't let them kids kill y'all, man. That's the moral to this whole story. Don't let your children kill you and make better choices. And stop complaining today about your kid's father. Stop it because you chose that man. Stop letting your children hear you talk about their daddy. Because no matter how bad or how hateful, whatever you feel in your heart for that man, that's your child's father. You chose him. That's what kids, if I was had a mama like that, you know why I would ask my mama and not be disrespectful? I'd be like, Mama, you saying you don't want me to talk to my dad and you hate him. But you chose him, Mama. So you want me to suffer because of a decision you made. You picked him. I didn't pick him. So now you don't want me to like him because you chose wrong, Mama. Mama, could you make that make sense? I ain't disrespecting you, Mama. I just want to know how you feel like I'm supposed to disrespect my dad because you chose him to be my dad. Why should I be mad? I didn't have nothing to do with that choice. This shit is crazy, man. This shit is crazy. And a lot of times, y'all, I know some men that tried to be there. But a woman do this too much. She insecure. She got to know where you at. She's a prison ward. She got a GPS. She calling your mama and then when you late. She checking your gas hand. To the point you like, you know what? I don't want to do with you and these kids. I'm gone. I'm out. I can't do it no more. It's in the Bible, y'all. I'm going to paraphrase this. It said a man rather be on the top of a rooftop by himself to deal with a bitter, bickering woman. I'm paraphrasing that. God even said that. A man will leave. But see, that's a man. A man know how to leave. And say, hey, I'm gone. I did everything I could. A boy cheats and stay. A man know how to leave. Y'all don't understand that. Then y'all get mad when a man tell you, like Jeannie Maya. Jeezy told her, I'm done. I'm done. I'm getting a divorce. Everybody say he the worst thing in the world. He can't win. He did it like a man's supposed to do. He was being real. I don't want you no more. You done drove me crazy. You done disrespect me. I'm gone. Now he's still a bad person. Would y'all want him to stay and cheat? You gotta make up your mind, sis. What do you want? You say you want a real man. A real man tell you I don't want you no more. Now he's horrible. What you want him to do? Lie? You want him to lie and stay. You want him to cheat on you so you can tell everybody on Facebook and everywhere else he cheated so you can get, oh, black man ain't no good. Then when you tell him he left, oh, black man ain't shit. I can't believe he did that to you. So he supposed to stay with you when he don't want to be there. Why would you want him to stay with you if he don't want to be there? That's my question. Why do you want somebody in your bed that don't want to be in your bed? Y'all know it's not hard. It is not hard to be happy. It's not hard to live an abundant, good life. It is not hard to have good children. If you just put God in the mix of it. If you just add God to the ingredient, that's the ingredient that's missing. You can't do it, daddy can't do it, grandma can't do it. It gotta have God. Just think about all the old people before us. Grandma, great-grandmama, great-great-grandmama. What is the one thing they all had in common? Prayer. God. Church. I know it's different now with the churches. I know it's crazy, but you can have church right there in your living room because you are the church. Those women were praying women. See, my mama was Big Mama because she had me older. I used to wake up. We wake up with the thick bacon cooking, smelling the aroma, the house clean, and my mother sitting there playing some gospel music, praying over everybody while they sleep. She wasn't on the phone or internet and talking crazy. No, her husband at work, her kids waking up, or she didn't just cook for her husband Saturday. Every day, I'm telling you, my mother would cook full course meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, snacks. You can always go in the refrigerator and find a sweet potato pie or a pound cake. My mother always had it going on like that. Her kids never gonna go hungry, especially her husband. Her house will always be clean. And it was order. Right now, I kid y'all not, my kids and my grandkids, well, my grandkids didn't know it, but my children, if you get them together and my sister and brother kids, guess what they gonna talk about? Grandma and grandpa, they gone. If grandma was here, we wouldn't even be doing this. If Bo, they call my dad Bo. If Bo was here, oh, hey, no, they still remember the discipline from their grandparents. They just looked over us. No, if my grandmama was here, I wouldn't even be doing it. Grandma, I'm right here. You ain't scared of me? Yeah, but I'm saying, grandma, I wouldn't even say that. Because granny didn't play. Granny would F you up. Y'all know granny would F you up. My son got hit with that cane many a days. Bust dead in the head with a cane. Because you know what grandma and grandpa didn't do? They didn't take smart mouth ass kids. And they only go tell your ass one time. The second time, you getting hit with this cane. See, we too passive with our children. We give them too much. Who? What? We had to shovel snow to hustle up money, me and my brother. We wasn't getting shit handed to us. Times was too hard. They was like, I wish I would work all week and give you some $200 shoes. The hell I look like? My daddy was like, I ain't even got no damn $200 shoes on. You think your little ass finna get $200 shoes and you don't even work? That's why these kids messed up, y'all. That's why Corey daughter calling him doing that. Because they messed up. We think we out of Christmas time, you go in debt. Some of y'all was shoplift to make sure your kids got gifts this tall under the tree so you can put it on Facebook. And them kids don't get good grades. They can't read. They don't know how to spell. They dog out, talk about you. They sleeping around. They don't give a damn about you. And they grew up to be like Corey's daughter. He probably did that shit when he was coming up, when he had the money. So she was spoiled. Now she feel like, nigga, I need this, this, and this, and this. Because now she feel like your kids will pimp you. For real. Your kids will pimp you. You'll find yourself out there slanging your body at them jobs, punching them clocks, just to give them kids your money. That's a pimp. Your kids will pimp you just like the bill people. You got to put a nip in it. Like, no. No. I'm not doing that one for you, brother. But I'm going to have to read y'all comments. Let me read y'all comments. I know when I get off here, I ain't going to be able to see y'all comments. When I get off, I hope somebody learned something today. And I don't want to hear all that. You taking up for the men. It starts with you, mama. It starts with you, mama. Valletta, that's your name? Hey, girl. She said somebody probably Lily might hop on the live. Amen. Robert Jennings. A parent job is to get their children ready for the world. Yeah, Robert, but they don't. They enable their kids. Joyce said truth. Blessings, Nina. Hey, Joyce. Yeah. Lead tracker E. You a wise woman. Thank you. Took me a long time to get to this point, Yvonne. You are telling the real truth, and I wish black people would stop acting like crabs in a bucket. Girl, when that day come, won't it be a celebration? Teen, shaking my head, living it now. Not killing me. My grandkids I raised from birth. Brothers and sisters from my son. I can't see a single sign of me in them. Oh, Lord, let me tell y'all something, man. My sister had kind of, my other sister, she 8 years older than me, she kind of strayed off for a minute in the world. She got into some things she shouldn't have got into. So me and my mom and my dad had to step up. I did the best I could to help her with her children. The best I could. I swear I did. I was Aunt Nina every weekend. I had a house full of nieces and nephews to the point people was like, how many kids you had? My house stayed packed, stayed clean, and had discipline. Because my mother would be over there a lot of times. I was the first one to buy a diaper to put on one of my sister daughters behind. She was like mine. Loved her like she came from my body. She got the same mole I have. My heart. Although I didn't forgive her, and I'm not bringing this up because I haven't forgave her, but you know how many times she didn't call me a B, wished death on me, told me she hate me? Do you know how many times people I didn't let in my house and treated them like they was my children? My didn't ask them for nothing. My own space. Didn't ask for the dollar. Fed them. Hey, this your home. We family. And right now, I can't call them to get a cup of water. When I was going through my divorce and I was in that car, my phone didn't ring one time outside of my children. Nobody called me. And I'm the one that let over 30 family members live in my house rent-free, off and on. Just off and on. Nobody called to check on me. You know what they did? They talked about me. Oh, Miss Bougie, Auntie, homeless. I've never been bougie. I've just been confident. I love the Lord. I never bragged about what I had. Some people just don't like the fact that you have because you work hard. Yeah, I lost it all. Twice. That's why I say I'm starting over in my life. And I'm still humble. They don't hear me complain. And guess what? I didn't call them either. I didn't call not one relative and say, can I come to your house? Nope. I stayed in my car. Because one thing I know that would never fail, one person that would never fail, and that's my Heavenly Father. That's all I needed. What you gonna do for me? God got this. I don't need your help. I crawled my way out of the gutter twice. And these same people curse me. That's why I said you'd break your neck. And let me say this. When her kids was at my house, and my brother was in prison, every summer, every weekend, I'm telling y'all, people that, my neighbors and people that grew up around us, were like, Nina kept her house full. She kept her house clean. She had a daycare. She worked. She kept food every day. Them kids had the time of their life growing up at Aunt Nina's house. That's their biggest memory is at Aunt Nina's house. I would make my children share they nothing with their cousins. To the point my kids just get mad. Well, why we can't do this? Because you got to share with your cousins. So we can't do that. We got to do this. You can't get as many toys and stuff for Christmas because I got to buy them some stuff too. I was kind of auntie, no, my kids not going to have more than y'all. Y'all my kids too. My kids ain't going to be opening nice gifts and y'all sitting there looking sad. Nah, they finna get the same stuff. That's the kind of auntie I was. They don't call me on my birthdays. They don't call me for Christmas. They don't call and say, kiss my behind. I might see them in the store or something. Hi, Aunt Nina. They'll hug me. But otherwise, I don't get no phone call. Like I said, they didn't wish death on me. And that ain't the only one that did it. My brother's son got married, who used to be at my house religiously all his life, every weekend, every holiday. I used to let him come shop in my house when he got his apartment for groceries, him and his girlfriend. I didn't pay their cell phone bills. I gave him a car to drive, and he blew the engine and let my car get towed. I didn't know for 2 weeks that my car was gone. And I still didn't ask him to replace it. This brother make $50 an hour. He's up in Chrysler. Get cars almost 50% off. You think he called me and said, Auntie, I'm going to go and get you a car for the car that you gave me back in the day and I didn't replace it. No, he got married, y'all, and go call my brother and tell my brother to give me some rules because his fiance is bougie. I'm like, I don't drink, I don't smoke, you gonna give me some rules? I didn't go. What you think I'm gonna do? You gonna tell me what I can say and what I shouldn't say around a family? What I look like? And I raised your ass. You know how I am. But this is how people do. They get grown and they treat you like shit. So I understand, Corey, man. I get it. You be wanting to say F all y'all MFs. Because if I die right now, y'all probably spit on my grave. Y'all, they'd be arguing about my insurance money. She got insurance. They wouldn't give a damn about me leaving here. When my sister died, and I told you my niece drove her to her grave, do you know while we was sitting there planning her funeral in Chicago, the dang on credit card people called, talked to my mama, and was like, who using her credit cards? My niece was using her mama credit cards, running them up to the max. Her mama ain't even in the ground yet. Her mama was not in the ground yet. So my mama said, you using your mama credit card? She don't need them no more. What? I was for the... Took everybody in the house to stop me from waxing her. These kids don't care, man. I get what Corey said. Y'all might don't like it and he need to be canceled. No, more fathers and mothers need to say what he said, but in a different way. They need to say, I'm done with your ass. Hit it. Hit the bricks. I'm going to show you how I feel not to have a parent. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to show you how I feel not to have a damn daddy. Now you stuck with your dysfunctional ass mama. Fuck both of y'all. That's how he feel. Because it's deeper than what we think. I could see it all in that man's face. I just don't believe he was a deadbeat. I just don't believe that. He just got to the point where he was tired. To the point he blew. Just, psh. He ready to get him the business. They better stay away from that man. Because he ready to get him the business. They trying to destroy his career. He like, hell no. That's why I never liked her. He said her mama was drama. He stressed it. She's drama, just like your ass. So I believe him. I truly believe him. And I'm not a big Corey Holcomb fan because I don't like the way he did Cat Williams. But hey, that's my own personal opinion. You know, I feel like it was a little dry snitching, Corey. That was kind of some dry snitching shit. But hey, that's each his own. That's your friend. I don't know Cat like that. That's between you and him. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But I know y'all got relatives and children that treat y'all like that. Y'all should identify with this man. Catch them while they little. It ain't cute when little kids run around here cussing, popping their butt to rap music and rapping and all. Y'all think it's cute making videos, putting them online? Them the shooters. Them the little shooters right there. I don't never see nobody post no videos about a kid praying, talking about God, and spelling bees, can read a book at 3. I ain't never seen none of that. But they can sing a whole rap song. And get there and pop it and stretch their little butt out with a pamper on. They ain't potty trained. And y'all think it's funny. I don't never see fathers doing that. I always see mothers making them kind of videos. But let me go, y'all. I done held y'all long enough. I can't read these comments right now because I got some business on the table. And I just wanted to make that video about Corey because everybody was, Nina, what you think? He was wrong. Why? Make a video about it. I can't believe he dogged his daughter like that. No, his daughter dogged him and he's tired. He ain't dogged shit. She didn't disrespect him and he to his boiling point. I've been there, man. I know. You can't tell me what I know. My own children have done it to me. They came out of my body and denied me for people. I don't mess with my mama. What? How that sound? I don't mess with my mama. Wouldn't even be in existence if it wasn't for me. Now, I know there's some bad mothers out here that you don't want to deal with. I wasn't that. I sacrificed a lot for my children. And still give them anything they need when I can get it. Still paying bills and taking care of my kids. Still doing it. And they grown. I have a 32-year-old. I have a 30-year-old. I have a 25-year-old in April. He'll be 25. And I have a 17-year-old who'll be 18 in July. And they still call me Mom, 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 Mom. You never stop being a mama. But they know this, disrespect me. And see how it turn out for you. This your girl Nina from Breakable Strong Woman. I hope somebody learned something from this. I know I stepped on a lot of toes. But y'all mamas got to do better because it start with you, mama. It start from that point of opening your legs. That's where it starts. So you better open them to the right brother because a male has a penis. That don't make him a man. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.